everybody, I'm out here back in like Twin Bay today. Got my small painting kit. I'm gonna do a little quick paint up of the ocean here, just because me and Nav really want to get some food and enjoy the day today, but I still wanted to get painting in. So I said, look, I'll just bring my little kit, my little gear, and I'll just go paint up a quick little study. And like the ocean is just looking so beautiful right now. I hope you enjoyed those drone shots. Man, that's the highest I've ever taken the drone. I think I was at like 300 meters up max when I put it up to the max. It can go higher than that, but I was like, nah, I don't want to go any higher, just in case. Thank God, all the weather, all the conditions are like just so great for drone filming like right now, because it's just there's no wind whatsoever. Even like 100, 200 meters up, the wind is very minimal. So it was just made for a perfect drone shot sort of day. I'm gonna choose a spot so that I can go paint right now, so I can get a little painting done and not waste too much more time. All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna set up my timer right now so that I've only got maybe like an hour on my hands, so that I can just set up this timer. When it goes off, that's it, I gotta stop. So once this timer goes off, that's it, I'm stopping right then and there. Because I know Ab's hungry, or just had a feed, so she's pretty fine. But I'm kind of hungry too, so I'm making sure hour only, because I know that if I don't set a timer, I can just go over and just lose my mind, and who knows, 6 hours later I've got Ab screaming at me like, where have you been? And I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Mapping out a couple of the blacks in here and going through that. So I just took the burnt umber ultramarine blue and sort of mapped out a couple of these black shapes here. Put my horizon line pretty high, just up there, because I'm kind of low, and the horizon's kind of just above my eye line. So you always want to sort of put the horizon line where your eye line sort of sits. And because the horizon's like either just on my eye line or above, I sort of put it up the top of the canvas there, just focusing on what's important, what do I want to get down, what's my key aspects here, and what do I want to tell the story with, and then trying to get that down here and working that. So that's all I am focused on today, because we only got 1 hour to get this piece done. So just utilize your time wisely and tell the story how you want to tell it. You know, and focus only on that. What matters? What's the only thing that matters in this whole entire story piece right here, as it is before you? And only put down that. We've got 44 minutes left. Let's keep going. Of those darker rocks just around this sort of area here, so I just want to get them in before I start touching up the water, because it's going to be a lot harder to put in the darks over such a light color, which is going to be the water. So make sure you get those darks down first, that way we can sort of just drag over the top of it those lighter colors, which is the water. Otherwise, I think I'm making good time. I've got about 35 minutes left. I think I'm making good time. Let's try and get a lot more down before we have to call it. So the trick with this far away headland here is just to sort of make it a lot lighter and a lot more blue, so it looks a lot more in the distance. That's how I sort of make that illusion of, oh, that headland's actually pretty far away. rather than it looking, you know, all one sort of distance. I want that to sort of reach out to that distance over there rather than it looking all one plane. And you know, the values is what makes it fade into distance more than anything. And if your values aren't right, then the whole painting is going to just look off. So spend your time, work out those values. I'm going quickly, but I'm still giving all my attention, all my priority to working out these values. And that's the most important thing. The most important thing is to just remember values. If your values are off and your colors are going to be off, then it's just the whole composition is going to be off as well, because then things that are supposed to look further away are going to look close. Bummer. Even though I'm working on a time limit, I still want to prioritize working out the values, working out how they look, bringing everything together based on those values. You can already see what those washed out colors are doing for the perspective. It's sort of just washing back and pushing that headland back into the distance like the atmosphere does in real life. So taking away that saturation, adding a bit more white to those colors really pushes it back, and saturating the foreground really brings that forward. Horizon line is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty straight from all the way back here. So it's another one of those things you always got to remember, to stand back from your work every now and again. It just really helps put things into perspective, really. Gonna grab a little bit of this phthalo blue. It's such a strong blue, you only want a little bit of it. It's gonna really pump those blues really hard. So just grab a little bit of it. I think that just looks really nice on the horizon there. Just gonna pull that a little bit through there. Yeah, it's looking really nice. Sort of mimic the sky but in a deeper way, so maybe put a little bit more of that white into there and then just sort of pull it around the edges of these sort of white spots that I've kind of left open. And I left them open for a reason, so that I can pop these blues through there really easily. I want to pull it through maybe that back wave there as well, and a little bit on the top of that water back there as well. I'm gonna pull that through. These nice highlights just really help emphasize that reflectiveness of the water. That's as much time as I've got for this little beautiful scene right here. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm really quite happy with the way it's turned out. I think the scene as a whole has worked really, really well. I love the colors, I love the movement in it. It's just very fast, expressionistic sort of painting because I just didn't have a lot of time. I'm gonna pack up right now, head up, and me and Ab are gonna go get some lunch, but I'll give you a couple of shots of me packing up and a couple of shots of the painting, and we'll continue on. Got a little ladybug in here. It's right there. It's falling into the paint. There we go. There we go. All right, off you go. So we're gonna go get something to eat. Isn't that right? Yeah. Not for you though, you already ate. But for us, we're gonna get something. That'll be real nice. Got our food, gonna go back home and eat, but I'm gonna end that video there. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought. Good or bad, I'd love to get back to it. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Once you hit subscribe, hit the bell to get notified every time I upload. I've also got my sign up newsletter where you can get 24-hour early access to my videos here on YouTube. So go over to my website, hit sign up on that, and get 24 hours early access as well as reference photos for whatever it is I'm painting. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this video, enjoyed seeing my little family for a little bit as well.
Hi.
And we're gonna go enjoy our food, and I hope you guys join me for the next video. Catch you guys later.